In a cozy little town, there lived a 7-year-old girl named Adalie. She had light skin and lovely brown hair that fell in soft waves around her face. Adalie was known for her vibrant spirit and infectious laughter, which brought joy to everyone around her. She spent her days playing with her friends, exploring the beautiful parks and gardens that adorned her neighborhood. One sunny morning, as the birds chirped melodiously, Adalie woke up with excitement. Today was a special day. Her mother had promised to take her to the animal shelter. Adalie had always dreamed of having a pet, and the thought of finding a furry friend filled her with anticipation. She hurriedly dressed in her favorite light blue dress. A perfect outfit for a day filled with adventure. As she and her mother arrived at the shelter, Adalie's heart raced with joy. She couldn't wait to meet the animals. Inside, the shelter was bustling with life. Dogs wagged their tails eagerly, while cats purred softly in their cozy corners. Adalie wandered through the aisles, her eyes wide with wonder, until she spotted a small, fluffy kitten with white fur and yellow patches. Instantly, she felt a connection. "Can I hold him, please?" Adalie asked her mother, her voice filled with hope. With a gentle nod, her mother encouraged her. Carefully, Adalie cradled the kitten in her arms, feeling the warmth of its tiny body against her. In that moment, she knew they were meant to be together. Adalie decided to name her new companion Milo. Together, they would embark on countless adventures, sharing laughter and love. As Adalie and her mother brought Milo home, Adalie's heart swelled with happiness. She couldn't believe her dreams had come true. Milo, the tiny kitten, snuggled comfortably in her lap during the car ride, purring softly. Adalie whispered sweet promises to him, vowing to take care of him forever. Once they arrived home, Adalie introduced Milo to his new surroundings. She had prepared a cozy corner in her room with a soft blanket and some toys. Milo quickly explored, batting at a colorful ball and chasing after a piece of string. Adalie laughed, delighted by his playful antics. "Welcome home, Milo. This is your forever place," she exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with joy. Days turned into weeks. And the bond between Adalie and Milo grew stronger. They spent countless hours playing together, with Adalie reading stories to Milo as he curled up on her lap. He was not just a pet, he was her best friend, and Adalie felt incredibly lucky. However, there were days when Adalie didn't feel well. She would stay in bed, feeling a little tired and weak. Milo, sensing her discomfort, would curl up next to her, purring softly, providing warmth and comfort. Adalie found solace in his presence, knowing he was there to support her through the tough days. As time went on, Adalie's health became a concern. She often felt fatigued and needed to visit the doctor for checkups. Each time, her mother would hold her hand tightly, reassuring her that everything would be all right. During one visit, the doctor explained that Adalie had a mild illness that required some extra care and rest. Adalie listened carefully, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Will I be okay?" she asked, her voice a mix of concern and bravery. "Of course, you will, Adalie," the doctor replied with a warm smile. "You have a lot of love and support around you, which is very important." When they returned home, Adalie found comfort in Milo's presence. He would always curl up next to her, sensing her feelings and bringing her comfort. Despite the challenges, Adalie remained hopeful, believing that with Milo by her side, she could overcome anything. Her friends, Clara and Lucas, often visited, bringing cheerful energy into the room. They played games and shared laughter, helping Adalie feel included and loved. Adalie's friends were a source of strength during her tougher days. They would often come over to spend time with her, bringing stories, games, and laughter. Clara, with her bright smile, always had the best jokes, while Lucas would entertain them with silly faces. One afternoon, as the sun streamed through her window, Clara and Lucas surprised Adalie with a homemade card. It was filled with colorful drawings and heartfelt messages. Adalie's heart swelled with happiness as she read their words of encouragement. "We believe in you, Adalie. You're the strongest girl we know," they wrote. Adalie smiled, feeling the warmth of their friendship. "Thank you, guys. You make me feel so much better." she replied, her spirit lifted. As they played games, Milo joined in the fun, chasing after the strings of the game and making everyone laugh. Adalie realized that with friends like Clara and Lucas, she could face anything that came her way. Their support was a light in her life, reminding her that she was never alone in her journey. One sunny afternoon, Adalie decided to host a small gathering for her friends. She wanted to show them how much their support meant to her. She set up a picnic in the backyard, laying out a colorful blanket and preparing delicious snacks. As her friends arrived, the atmosphere filled with laughter and joy. They played games, shared stories, and enjoyed the sunshine. Adalie felt a wave of happiness wash over her as she watched Milo happily play with the children. "Thank you all for being here," Adalie said, her eyes shining. "You make every day brighter." Her friends cheered, making Adalie feel loved and appreciated. In that moment, she understood the true power of friendship and the importance of being surrounded by people who cared. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the yard, Adalie felt a sense of hope. She knew that no matter the challenges she faced, her friends and Milo would always be there to support her. Adalie's health continued to improve, and she grew stronger each day. Her friends remained by her side, celebrating every small victory. They would visit her regularly, bringing crafts, games, and plenty of laughter. One day, while sitting under a large oak tree, Adalie and her friends decided to make friendship bracelets. They gathered colorful strings and worked together, sharing stories and giggles. "This will remind us that we're always connected, no matter what," Clara said as she tied a knot in her bracelet. Adalie beamed, grateful for their bond. "I love it." "Thank you, guys," she replied. Their laughter echoed in the park, and as they finished their bracelets, they made a promise to support each other through thick and thin. Adalie felt empowered, knowing that she had a strong support system to lean on. With Milo happily playing nearby, the group of friends sat together, their hearts filled with joy and gratitude. Adalie realized that together, they could face anything life threw at them. As the seasons changed, Adalie continued to flourish. Her health improved significantly, and she found herself filled with energy and excitement for the future. One beautiful afternoon, she and Milo ventured to the park with her friends. Adalie wore a colorful dress adorned with floral patterns, her light skin glowing in the sunlight, while her brown hair danced in the gentle breeze. Milo, nestled in her arms, looked content as they enjoyed the warmth of the day. The park was alive with laughter and joy, and Adalie felt a deep sense of gratitude for the love and support she had received. Her friends surrounded her, and together they played games, created memories, and celebrated life. Adalie's heart was full as she looked at her friends. "I'm so lucky to have you all in my life," she said, her voice filled with warmth. With Milo by her side, Adalie knew that she was ready to embrace whatever adventures lay ahead. The future was bright, and she was excited to take on every challenge, surrounded by love and friendship.